I would like to say as an adult, I take pride in my decision-making skills. I don't stay up too late, I don't spend a lot of money, and I don't drink too often. But what if I told you that sometimes I tend to have too much pride, which eventually leads to me feeling like an idiot? What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of a 21st birthday? Is it loud music, bright lights, or maybe it's the drinks? Lots and lots of drinks. Personally, I don't like to drink often, but when I do, it's usually on occasions. Occasions like weddings, birthdays, funerals, stuff like that. But when I drink, I don't like to drink hard liquor. That's mostly because I don't enjoy the feeling of hard liquor burning my throat, accompanied with the aftertaste. No. I prefer my drinks to barely taste like alcohol. And even then, I don't drink a lot because simply put, I'm what people call a lightweight. And in case you're inexperienced and don't understand what a lightweight is someone who gets drunk significantly faster than most people. So me being a lightweight, I prefer alcohol with a low alcohol percentage so I don't get drunk too fast, which is why I prefer mixed drinks over hard liquor all day long. I said a bit about getting drunk, but you shouldn't drink with the goal to get drunk, only drink enough to get the gears going. But rarely will I ever drink hard liquor. If I'm drinking hard liquor, then I'm probably trying not to be that guy, which funny enough leads me to being that guy. So not too long ago in 2024, my wife was invited to a Sweet 21. I don't know if there's an actual name for it. That's just what I'm going to call it for the video. And she asked me to drop her off, and initially I didn't mind dropping her off, but then I realized what she's asking me to do. She was asking me to leave her at a party with an unknown number of people far from home with alcohol during the weekend at night. So after realizing all of this, there's no way that I was gonna let her stay there by herself. Some people may see this as being overprotective, and to that, go eat one. You see, my wife and I are polar opposites. She is a very trusting person. She'll leave her bag in the shopping cart and walk away trusting no one would steal it. And it absolutely drives me crazy when she does it because I don't trust people to be decent human beings and not steal it. So if you think I'm leaving her at a Sweet 21 knowing everything I just told you by herself, you're stupid, my boy. So the night of the party rolls around, and it's kind of what I thought it was gonna be like. A bunch of women and a handful of guys. I would say maybe 5 or 6 guys are there, but I didn't know these dudes, so it didn't make a difference, honestly. So as the night continues, people are mingling and dancing, just, your typical party stuff. But then people start pouring drinks. Now, initially, I wasn't here for a good time. I was only here to make sure my wife didn't get kidnapped and Lord knows what else. But I had brought one of my boys with us, so I wasn't the awkward guy sitting in the corner. And he wanted to take a few shots. So he walks away and comes back with 2 solo red cups. Now, I knew what was in the cup, but I hadn't had it for quite some time, so I didn't really pay it any mind. So I take the shot and immediately I'm reminded why I hate hard liquor. That burning feeling and horrible aftertaste. But since I was in public, I had to do my absolute best not to look like a little bitch. So I nut up, down the shot, and just kept it pushing. Little did I know, but these people were just getting started. I think in the first half hour of the first shot, I had probably taken at least 4 or 5 more shots. Brother, things were not looking good. Mostly because, for one, these were shots of Crown Apple, and 2, I literally hadn't eaten anything the entire day. So I didn't have anything to absorb the alcohol. So about 20 minutes went by and my body was not agreeing with my decision. I lock eyes with my boy and he immediately knows what's about to go down. But really, more like what's about to come up. So, as calmly as humanly possible, I walk outside away from the party, and to be 100% with you, your boy was going through it. I'm walking around trying to breathe calmly, hoping my body calms down, but it's not working. And before I know it, I'm face down just dumping everything into a bush. Now, I didn't think anything of it, but after I looked up, there were multiple dudes from the party outside. And although they didn't see it happen, it didn't take a degree to figure out what just happened. So now I'm getting clowned for throwing up. And at this point, I don't care. I don't care anymore. I was done. I wanted to go home. But since I was trying not to be that guy, I went back inside, ate a few plates of food, waited a minute, and started drinking again. I seriously don't know what's wrong with me sometimes. So I took a few more shots, and this time I managed to keep it down. I guess I was trying to show I could hold my drinks and not completely lose what respect I had left. So the night goes on, and eventually we make it back to the house, where I end up face down in the toilet, dumping everything out again. And it was then that I came to the conclusion that maybe hard liquor isn't for me.